Hey folks, welcome to some mobility and recovery work. Honestly, the movements I'm going to show you, you could do before a workout, after a workout, but especially do it before, or rather on a mobility/recovery day. So we're gonna kind of work through the whole body, top to bottom. There's some things you can do standing and some things you should do kneeling and leaning down. So starting with the shoulders, I want you to put your hands on the caps of your shoulders and give me a big, nice circle forward and a big, nice circle backward. Really feel your shoulder blades protract and retract throughout this. Our shoulders are our most mobile joints in the body, so we want to keep it as such. Okay. Going for about 6 to 10 of these, so that's 3 to 5 in each direction. Next, we're gonna take it down to this tabletop position, and you're gonna give me a circle backward and a circle forward. Again, go for 6 to 10 in total on one arm before switching to that other arm. Some mobility work. Next up, for some T-spine rotations, I like to do scorpions that are essentially where you're laying down and then you're bringing opposite. So this is my left foot towards my right hand. Might find some crunchy Snappies, Rice Krispie snacks, in the back. And you don't need to push it. Don't really stretch necessarily for that toe to touch the hand, but just work to get some mobility. Again, 6 to 10 in total, 3 to 5 on each side. And now I'm gonna move on to the hips. One of my favorites to do, both before and after a workout, are Spider-Man lunges. So now you're in a tall plank position. I'm gonna step right foot next to right hand, plant that down for a count of 3, and then alternate. Spider-Man lunges are truly my go-to movement for opening up those hips and getting some blood flowing and kind of priming the body for lower body strength work. Again, 6 to 10 total. Great. So now we've loosened up the hips. A great stretch is a pigeon. And I'm not talking about a pigeon where your knee, your front leg is bent. I actually want this at a 90-degree angle. So the ankle to knee is 90 degrees, and then the other leg ideally is coming straight back and you're sitting down. You'll notice this is very hard for me. My right hip is tighter than my left. So I use a foam roller or a yoga block to prop up that knee, still maintaining this right angle. And then I'm sitting here, tight stretch, for about 10 to 15 seconds. Trying to sit square down, and you should really feel the stretch in that front hip. I'm telling you, this is a tough one for me, but I've been playing with it more on a daily basis, and I'm already noticing some difference. So then when you're done with that side, switch it. My left side, like I mentioned, is looser than my right side, but I don't want to overstretch that one and understretch my right, so I keep it with the foam roller, trying to keep an upright position, shoulders down, always be mindful of not shrugging. Good. And now, one thing I like, and you can do this at the beginning or the end of your workout/recovery mobility routine, is to lay down and do some neck articulations. So I'm gonna look to the left, and then I'm gonna look to the right. Left, right, 6 to 10 each side, and then up, down, up, down, etc. Depending on how your wrists and ankles are feeling, you can do some nice Circles, very classic, right? Very middle school PE class. And the same with your feet. Ankles going in both directions. And a behind stretch for both. Whenever I'm focusing on mobility and recovery, I always want to keep my shoulders and hips as mobile as possible. These will tighten up, especially with age, and if you have a sedentary job position and you're sitting and you're like rounding forward on the computer, right? I call this 21st century syndrome. So we always want to make sure that our chests are open and our shoulders are pulled back. And we want to get up and stretch your hip flexors. Another great one, and this will finish us off, is putting that 1 foot forward. You'll notice I have like 90-degree angles, woo, both legs, and rocking back and forth. This time I'm going for 5, and then I open it up a bit, 5 this way, and you'll feel, again, some mobility in those hips come into work. And then you switch. First, the knee is facing forward, 5 of these, and then the knee is out at a 45-degree angle, 5 of these. All right, so get to moving, get to your mobility work, and especially on recovery days, stay super hydrated and keep that protein coming in, whether you're vegan and you're having vegan protein sources, or you're a hardcore carnivore and you're getting some meat in. Get some healthy, lean proteins in, and lots of water on your recovery days.